Listen up, because in this video I'm going to be sharing the top 5 most valuable lessons I had in my first year of business as a 16-year-old entrepreneur. And this video is going to be useful if you are just starting out in your business and you don't know what you're doing and you want to save yourself one whole year of business failures. Take notes, because with this video you can learn from the stupid mistakes I made in my first year of business, and you will also know what to expect when going into business and trying to make money. Plus you will save yourself a lot of time by doing it right directly from the beginning. So first of all, my name is Malte, I'm 16 years old and I'm from Germany, and I've been running my own social media marketing agency for the past year. And I'd suggest sticking around until the end, because there I have the most valuable lesson that I have learned this year, and that will definitely help you in your entrepreneurial journey. So the first lesson that I learned this year is volume negates luck. So basically, when I was starting out with my social media marketing agency, I watched a course from a guy called Max Pearson. And in this course, he said that 25 outreach a day was gonna be enough to get your first smma client and really get going with your business. And obviously this depends from niche to niche, but little did I know that 25 outreach in my niche specifically wasn't gonna work at all. And the main lesson you need to take from this is do more than you're required to do, because in the end you don't really 100% know what it takes to get to your goal. So you might as well do double the outreach or triple the outreach to secure that you're gonna hit your goal in the year. And I still think my standard for daily outreach is way too low to reach my goal, but right now I'm increasing my daily outreach and also putting out more content so I can make sure that next year I definitely hit my goals. And since I've been told to do more outreach and I've implemented that, I've seen so much more growth with the appointments I'm getting and also the whole VSLs I'm sending out and everything. And overall, everything's just growing much, much faster. Second lesson I have for you is to be 100% clear with your clients and always sign that goddamn contract. So in October, I worked with one of my clients, and at this time I had an offer that goes something like this. We will book you the first 5 calls for free so you can see that our system actually works, and after that you pay us that and that amount. So I did that. I booked him the first 5 calls in that month, but I didn't sign a contract right from the beginning. And that led to us having misunderstandings, and at the end I wasn't getting paid, but I still was so naive that I paid my team, but I didn't get any money from my client. So in that case I lost a lot of money, and I don't want you to make the same mistake as me. So like I said, be 100% clear with your clients before you start working with them. The third lesson I learned this year is to be focused on one thing. And this is a lesson I learned pretty much at the start of the year. And at that time I was also doing fitness content on another channel. But little did I know that I was basically splitting my attention into 2 different paths. On the one side was the fitness content I was doing, and on the other hand I had the business I was running. But in the end you have to decide on one thing to channel your energy on, because if you channel it to both things, none of them will succeed. So you really gotta make sure to channel your attention, which in my case was the business. So if you're in a situation right now where you feel like you have so much stuff to do, just stick with one thing. There are many people that say, oh, I'll try this and I'll try this and I'll just see what works. But if you try too many things at once, none of them will work. So just channel your energy into one thing at a time and then succeed with it. Now the fourth lesson I have for you is to differentiate yourself. And that applies to your content, your offer and your overall business. You want to make sure to stand out from other people. If you are like everyone else and maybe even don't have any experience in what you're doing, why the would you do the same thing as everyone else who has gotten success with it, and you expect people to come to you instead of them? That just doesn't make any sense at all. So try out the blue ocean strategy. This either means that you need to go after a very specific niche, or you have to create a very unique offer so that you can be in a category of one and not need to compete with all these different people who are doing the same thing as you. And also in your content, try to stick out. The key is really to be authentic. And you might know a YouTuber called Sam Sulek. He has grown his channel so much this year, and all of that just by being authentic. If you've watched any of his videos, you will see that his content really doesn't look anywhere near like all the professional content that other people are doing, but he's just authentic. People can relate with his content and he is himself. And that really is the most important thing you gotta do in your content to really stick out from the rest of the other people. And one bonus tip, if you're trying to create valuable content on the internet, don't give away general knowledge. Try to give away lessons from personal experiences, just like I'm doing right now. This makes sure that nobody can do the same content as you because no one has the same experiences that you had. So keep this in mind when creating content. Go more for personal lessons instead of general knowledge. And now the fifth and final lesson, which in my opinion is the most important one. The materialistic success is not the main goal of entrepreneurship. It's the character you build that makes all the hard work worth it. And personally, I've really noticed this with myself this year. I haven't gained much materialistic success, but the personal development that I had this year was just unbelievable. And if you're ever at a point where you're asking yourself, will all this hard work be worth it in the end? I can guarantee you it definitely will, because the person you become when running a business and having all these responsibilities on your shoulders is just insane. So don't ever forget that it's more about the personal development you have while running your business and not the materialistic success. And of course the money is important, that's why we all start our business, but the money will come as a byproduct of the person you become. Because first you need to become the person that makes $2 million a month before you even make that kind of money. And that is really the top 5 lessons I've learned this year. So note them down, embed them in your brain, and I will guarantee you that you don't have to go through as much failure as I did this year. I hope you have big goals for the next year and have really taken something away from this video to crush it in 2024. Have a good day. Bye bye.